Hey y'all, it's me, Lisa. Welcome to my channel, She Raven. On my channel, I like to talk about true crime, horror, the unexplained, anything spooky, and I also like to do motivational mental health videos. I'm a huge mental health advocate, and I like to just sort of spread the love. And if any of that is interesting to you, just please go ahead and like and subscribe. Spend some time with me whenever I have a moment. I'm a mom, so sometimes I don't have a moment. So I'd love to have you spend time with me when I did, or when I do, I should say. Tonight, I'm just going to go and read a quick story. This right here, I'm trying to get through this book. It's Spooky Texas. It's just folklore for the state of Texas. That's where I'm at. That's in the United States. And I just kind of like the book. I mean, the stories are really short, they're interesting, and I love reading it. So I love reading sometimes, and I like reading to you guys. So hopefully you enjoy this one. Like I said, it's just going to be a really short story. This one right here is The Dance, and it's in Kingsville, Texas, or it takes place in Kingsville, Texas, the folklore. Okay, let's get started. And this is really small, so this is going to be like a quick 5-minute story, which is really fun, especially for us moms or us people that are really busy. Just a quick little thing. Okay, The Dance. Lacey hurried through her schoolwork as fast as she could. It was the night of the Kingsville High School dance, and she couldn't wait until 7 o'clock, the time the dance was to begin. She had purchased a brand new sparkly red dress for the occasion. She knew she looked smashing in it. It was going to be the best evening of her life. Then her mother came in the house, looking pale and determined. "Lacey, I need to speak with you," her mother said. Lacey looked up from her books. "What is it, Mama?" "You're not going to that dance," her mama said. Lacey was shocked. Not go to the dance? That was ridiculous. All her friends were going. She had bought an expensive new dress just for this occasion. "But why?" Lacey asked her mother. "I've just been talking to the preacher. He says the dance is going to be for the devil. You are absolutely forbidden to go," her mother said. Lacey argued and protested, but her mother remained firm. She would not let Lacey attend the dance. Finally, Lacey nodded, as if she accepted her mother's words. But she was determined to go to the dance. As soon as her mother was busy cleaning the kitchen, she put on her brand new red dress and ran down the hall where the dance was being held. As soon as Lacey walked into the room, all the boys turned to look at her. She was startled by all the attention. Normally, no one noticed her. Her mother sometimes accused her of being too awkward to get a boyfriend. But she was not awkward that night. The boys in her class were fighting with each other to dance with her. The other girls watched her with envy. Even her best friend snubbed her. But Lacey didn't care. She was popular at last, and she was going to make the most of it. Later, Lacey broke away from the crowd and went to the table to get some punch to drink. She heard a sudden hush. The music stopped. When she turned, she saw a handsome man with jet black hair and clothes standing next to her. "Dance with me," he said. Lacey managed to stammer a yes, completely stunned by this gorgeous man. The man led her out on the dance floor. The music sprang up at once. She found herself dancing better than she had ever danced before. Slowly, everyone else stopped dancing to watch them. Lacey was elated. They were the center of attention. The man spun Lacey around and around. She gasped for breath, trying to step out of the spin, but her partner spun her faster and faster until her feet felt hot and the floor seemed to melt under her. Lacey's eyes fixed in horror on the man's face as he twirled her even faster. She saw his eyes burning with red fire as he gave her a smile of pure evil. For the first time, she noticed 2 horns protruding from his forehead. Lacey gasped desperately for breath, terrified because now she knew with whom she was dancing. The man in black spun Lacey so fast that a cloud of dust flew up around them both, hiding them from the crowd. When the dust settled, Lacey was gone. The man in black bowed once to the assembled students and teachers, then vanished. The devil had come to the party, and he had spun Lacey all the way to hell. Ooh, that was interesting. That's one of those stories that you tell your kids when they don't want to listen. When you tell them, hey, you either do this or you shouldn't do this, and these are the reasons why, and your kids go off and they go sneak out and do it anyway. You tell them basically bad things happen to children that don't listen, or even people that don't listen. Sometimes you warn someone of something and they're like, that's nothing. I'm still going to do it anyway. And then something terrible happens. So in this case, Lacey's mom had warned her, hey, I came from speaking with the pastor, and the pastor is saying that that's an evil party, and Lacey just didn't care. And sometimes, it's not necessarily, the devil's going to come and get you. Sometimes it's when you tell someone you shouldn't do this and these are the reasons why, and then because they do it, something negative happens, then, they can think to themselves sometimes, well, you know what? I was warned about this party or these friends or this association, that type of thing. But that was a little spooky one. I liked it. I liked it a lot. So that was a short one, short and sweet. Like I said, I'm really enjoying this book. I've got a couple more stories in here to read. I've actually even been on the lookout for another book. And this, if I purchase another one, it's definitely not going to be in Texas because I won't need it in Texas. I've already gone through this one, but I'm definitely on the lookout for another book that I want to just kind of read through and hear the different folklores all over the place, that kind of thing. But that was fun. That was fun. It was short and sweet. And just join me next time if you want. Like I said, like and subscribe if you want to just hang out with me for a couple minutes whenever I can snatch a minute here and there. See you later. Bye.